Whoa, whoa, whoa. Before you start doing renovations on that new house you just purchased, you're definitely going to want to know these top 3 things that have the worst return on investment. So stick around to get all the details. See you on the other side. What's going on, guys? In this video, we're going to cover the 3 worst things that you can do in regards to renovations when getting the best return on your investment. And I'm also going to throw in some of the best things that you can do when it comes to renovating your home to get $2 for every dollar that you put in. Now, before we jump into that, let me quickly introduce myself. My name is Patrick Longley. I'm a licensed real estate agent out here in Oahu, Hawaii, and have been for nearly a decade, helping buyers, sellers, and investors with their real estate needs. If you guys have any questions or need any assistance, by all means, hit me up. I got my contact information right here, or you can directly DM me on any of my social media platforms. With that being said, let's jump into the best and worst renovations in regards to return on investment. Now, let's start with the best things that you can do in regards to renovations and getting the highest return on investment for your property. The first one is luxury vinyl plank. Now, luxury vinyl plank, or LVP, has become extremely popular in the last few years, and the main reasons why is because it's very cheap to install and reasonably inexpensive. You can find luxury vinyl plank anywhere from $1.50 to $8 plus a square foot, and it's very simple to install. It's literally a click and lock system. So it's a great way to really increase the value of your home for buyers that come into your property and see fresh floors that really are scratch resistant, water resistant, and have the perception of actually being hardwood floors. They look amazing, they're great, easy to install, and very affordable. The second thing I would suggest in regards to renovations is fresh paint. There's nothing better when you walk in and get that new car smell when you walk into a home as a buyer, seeing fresh paint, no scratches, no blemishes. And I would highly suggest that you use something that's simple. Don't go crazy with your accent walls and things like that. We want to keep it simple for the general buyer. So I would suggest using a Swiss coffee or an eggshell, and then using some nice baseboards to accent that fresh paint that you put into the place. The third thing I'd renovate is the cabinets. Now, there are 2 ways that you can renovate cabinets. You can, of course, go to a local cabinet store and have them basically plan out your cabinet systems, and you can purchase them brand new. Or another great option is if those cabinets are still in good condition, but maybe a little outdated, you can simply paint them, and then for about 10 to 50 cents, you can buy new handles and they look brand new. It is a great way to put $1 in and get $2 out on your investment. The fourth thing I would suggest is new countertops. For those new cabinets that you just installed or just freshly painted, you're gonna wanna pair them with some new countertops. I always suggest going with a granite or a quartz. If you're gonna go with granite, make sure that you seal it every couple years. And if you're going with quartz, it is a great way to make the kitchen really explode with beauty, as well as in the bathrooms. So I would highly suggest that you buy quartz or granite. They usually sell them in slabs, and usually the people who sell you them can install them for you. The fifth thing I would suggest, and one of the best things that you can do for your property, specifically out here in Oahu, Hawaii, because the weather is so beautiful, is create an outdoor living space. This could be as simple as building a deck, having a place to barbecue, having an umbrella or canopy, and some nice seating outside. You would be so surprised that when a buyer comes in and they see that they can enjoy that beautiful Hawaiian sun outdoors in their beautiful new home, that they would pay top dollar just for that opportunity. And it's really not that expensive to set up a deck and an umbrella to really showcase a lifestyle that you could live if you purchase this home. So I would highly suggest creating an outdoor living space. Number 6 would be the bathroom. I would highly suggest that you renovate your bathroom. You put those luxury vinyl plank floors in the bathroom, as well as update the shower or bathtub, whether you put in a new insert or get it tiled. This is a great place to add value, because we all know that the person who's really making the decision in a husband and wife situation is usually the wife, and they're going to be looking at the kitchen and the bathroom. So that is a great place to add value and get top dollar when you're selling your property. Okay, so we went over the 6 things I would suggest to do when it comes to renovations to get the best return on your investment. Now let's go over the top 3 things I definitely wouldn't do when it comes to renovating your property. The first one is installing a pool. Now, if you already have a pool, that's great. But if you don't have a pool, it may seem like a great thing to have, but it is very expensive, timely, and can be kind of a headache to install. Furthermore, when you're looking to sell your property, there's a lot of people that I've worked with myself that either love or hate pools. There's very rarely someone who's in the middle. They either love it or hate it. So what you're basically doing is spending a lot of money to cut your buyer pool in half. So I would highly suggest, if you don't already have a pool, there's really no reason to install it, because people either see it as a great thing or they see it as an expensive headache. The second thing I definitely wouldn't do is I wouldn't install tile floors or hardwood floors. Once again, luxury vinyl plank really is the best investment for the cost and what you get in return. When you install tile or hardwood floors, it can be expensive to purchase the materials and expensive to install, and can be messy and can be very easy to screw up. So I would highly suggest that you don't install tile or hardwood floors, just go with that luxury vinyl plank. The third and final mistake that I would highly suggest that you don't do when it comes to renovating and trying to add value to your home is installing a leased solar system. And this is a major difference from an owned solar system. The main reason why is when you own a solar system, you basically own the entire system, and the next person who purchases the property sees a lot of value in being able to save money on electricity on an owned system. But when you have a leased solar, it may sound attractive on the front end because the monthly is a lot cheaper and it's a lot less expensive than actually purchasing the entire system. But at the end of the day, that buyer who has a fixed monthly budget for their purchase is now going to have to swallow the idea of having to take over the lease contract that you signed up for and you're locked into. So it's really important that you understand that that's another objection that a seller could potentially have that's also going to increase their monthly budget, because they're going to have to take over that lease contract that you signed up for, thinking that it would really help with the electricity, and now it's really hurting you on the back end when you're selling the property. All right, guys, so those are my top things you definitely want to do and definitely don't want to do when it comes to renovating your new home. If you guys need any assistance, looking for contractors, or have any questions in regards to purchasing, buying, or renovating your home out here in Oahu, Hawaii, I'd be happy to assist. Got my contact information right here, or you can directly DM me on any of my social media platforms. Also, if you guys could do me a huge favor, if you guys got any value out of this video, if you could smash that like button as well as click the subscribe and notification bell, I'd really appreciate it, as it helps with the algorithm. And that pretty much wraps it up. I'm Patrick with PatrickLongleyRealty.com, powered by eXp Realty. You guys have a beautiful day. I'll talk to you soon. Aloha.